Denver, everybody. I'm Dan Matthews with Todd Walker. We are at Dick's Sporting Goods Park in Denver, Colorado for the 2013 3D Shootout presented by Easton. This is the last game of the day, the championship contest between the boys from Lax Tech and 3D Colorado. Another face-off win for 3D Colorado. Sam Sweeney scoops it up, carries it into the offensive zone with the long pole, gives it up to Ryan Arthur. Arthur can't control. Turns it over to Lax Tech. Lax Tech with possession. Let's send it down to Robin on the sidelines for a quick report.
Well, guys, something to look for in this game out of Lax Tech's. Head coach Chris Eisler has two sons, and they're looking pretty good. Number 22 is Kieran. He's a midfielder. He's an Under Armour All-American, and he's already committed to Johns Hopkins. His other son, Quentin, is number 00, an attackman, and he is committed to High Point University in North Carolina. Back to you guys.
I'll tell you, he will love High Point University. Great program with John Torpy at the helm. Had a good first season last year, joining the Atlantic Sun Conference next year. So High Point will have an opportunity for an automatic qualifier into the NCAA tournament. And the school itself is second to none as far as facilities and education go.
Yeah, John Torpy, a fellow ex-Buckeye down there at High Point, Dan, and he's doing a great job taking a fledgling program up, trying to get it up a couple notches here in the next season or so, and he'll do a great job down there in South Carolina. Yeah, again, a nice job by the D getting the stick on the hands to disrupt that shot.
Byrne with some great moves. That's what I was talking about earlier, Todd, in the footwork that Byrne really has.
Yeah, he is really fast, and he does a great job making that little step around move and beating his guy off the wing.
Griffin Heller gets the ball up top. There's a shot to the top right corner of the cage. Brady Brem gets the goal, and 2-0 Colorado up top on Lax Tech.
Again, nice individual move by Brem. Just a nice split dodge around his man up top, and smokes the high hard one over the top of the Lax Tech goalie.
Let's go ahead and send it down to Robin Carlin with a very special guest as we enter halftime. Robin?
Hey guys, I am joined by Matt Rowley, the director of 3D Rising. Matt, talk a little bit about the growth of the shootout since inception.
Well, Jamie Monroe started the shootout while I was still coaching at Denver, and we've grown exponentially over the past probably 7 years, and we have almost 200 teams here this weekend. Level of talent has risen every year. Got some great teams here from some sort of non-traditional places like Las Vegas are on the field right now, California, Nebraska. So we've got a great representation of teams from all over the country, including some East Coast teams.
And now you have an international presence. There's some Canadian teams here.
That's correct. So there's teams here from Alberta, British Columbia, and Ontario, and we've got our own 3D Select team out of Ontario as well. Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, Matt. Guys, I'll send it back up to you.
Thanks, Robin. Appreciate that. Great first half for 3D Colorado, really dominating not only on the score, but I think we'll see it when we have our stats up in just a few moments. Todd, some overall impressions of what we've seen here so far this weekend.
Just a great weekend of a really good lacrosse, Dan. I frankly have been a little bit surprised here in the first half. A little bit of lack of poise from the Lax Tech guys. Maybe they've had a little too easy coming into this game, and I think maybe that win over New England in the semis may have tired them out a little bit. But they really have been really kind of looked tight here in the first half, and I'd like to see them come back and represent a little bit better here in the second half. So far, all Colorado going in.
Yeah, it's been an impressive first half of action for 3D Colorado. I would imagine that everybody will get to see some playing time here in the second half. I would imagine also that Coach Eisler is impressing upon his boys that the game is not over. I mean, if a team can score this many in the first half, you can outscore them by just as many in the second half.
Yeah, no, you got to keep playing, and anything's possible in this game. Again, the stats kind of reflecting what we're seeing. Maybe a little bit out of tune. 8-0 Colorado, 17-9 in shots favor Colorado. Have won 6 of 8 faceoffs, 4 saves for Colorado, 1 for Lax Tech, and 9 turnovers to 10. Again, the turnovers. You see Colorado turning theirs into goals, where Lax Tech is, for the most part, when they forced a turnover, is giving it right back.
So we're ready for the second half of action here at the 3D Shootout, presented by Easton. I'm Dan Matthews with Todd Walker. Our player of the game is Ryan Arthur. He'll be with Robin Carlin on the sidelines in just a few moments. Wilson with a round-off backflip at midfield to round this one out for 3D Select Colorado. And it's really, Todd, it's been a great weekend of lacrosse.
Boy, it's been fun out here, Dan. It's you can't ask for better weather. We had about 5 minutes where it spat on us a little bit from the clouds, but just a spectacular weekend of a lot of good lacrosse, and I know these guys all had a blast out here. It's kind of unfortunate that the Lax Tech guys ran out of gas here a little bit, but a tough semifinal win that got them into the championship game, and hats off to them for getting here.
Yeah, without a doubt. Let's go ahead, send it down to the field, and our Robin, well, let's go into the huddle for 3D Select for just a moment. There we go. The handshake will take place. We'll buy Robin just another minute or two, or second or two, as the case may be. And let's go ahead and send it down to Robin Carlin and our player of the game, Ryan Arthur from Cherry Creek High School.
Well, Ryan, you had 3 goals. What was working for you out there?
I think we just moved the ball as a team really well, and we were really able to focus on as soon as the attack started moving around in the middies we're dodging. Looks just opened up all over the field, not only for me but for everyone and my teammates.
What did you learn about yourself this weekend?
Just kind of as a team, I think we really learned that we can play with the best out here, and we can win, and we can do what needs to be done, and hopefully we can get some big looks and get recruited.
Have you made any decisions about where you want to go to college?
I've not. I'm still trying to figure that out, and hopefully it'll happen soon.
Congratulations on the player of the game. Go celebrate with your team.
Thanks.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ryan. Sure appreciate that. And Ryan, you got to make some decisions soon. Manny Rapkin, head coach at Grand Canyon, giving me away from down below, and have appreciated all that Manny Rapkin has done in supporting LaxVision and our quest to bring everybody the best in high school and collegiate lacrosse from all over the country. Robin Carlin is again downstairs with head coach for 3D Select Colorado.
Congratulations, Coach. Well, plain and simple, how were you able to win so handedly?
It's a transition game for this team. Like I said for our earlier game, we just are able to move the ball in transition like no other, and that's really where we're doing it. We were able to control the faceoffs really well, and defensively our kids just stepped up and were able to take away the ball. They had their number 22 who's going to Hopkins. We were able to shut him down pretty easily, and that was a big deal for us to get that win today.
Now, I noticed one of your players getting a little cocky on the sideline. He said, "Is this team any good?" And you stopped and you said, No, we don't talk like that. Why is it important for you to keep your guys humble?
I'm a big fan of just giving these kids man lessons, and the man lesson today was to stay humble, because we played a lot of games where we won by a lot of goals, but you got to win with class and lose with class, and that's probably the biggest lesson I'm trying to teach these kids. Throughout, they're amazing players and they know that, but to be humble, it takes it to the next level.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, Robin. Congratulations to all our champions here out at Dick's Sporting Goods Park this weekend. And Todd, wrapping up the weekend, just some real solid action all weekend long and a lot of fun to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was really a terrific weekend of lacrosse, and a nice indicator of the health and the sport out here in Colorado and in the West in general. A lot of teams, a lot of players from all over the country, really, from points east as well as points west, and just a spectacular weekend.
And yeoman's work by the unsung heroes of this tournament, the officials, who stand out here in this heat for 7 and 8 hours a day, and it's just really impressive. A special thank you to the Monroes at 3D Lacrosse for allowing us to do this. For Todd Walker, Robin Carlin, I'm Dan Matthews, and Live Online Television, thank you.